First time going live. What's up, guys? I'm just testing out how this works, really. Wonder if I can see... Show live chat messages. Here we are. Anybody, can any... Oh, here we are. Alright, Pick Pack Trouble, what's up? Benjamin, Alexis, what's going on? Life Size Box, Crypto Nitox. Bunch of people that I haven't spoken to personally yet. Karthikeyan, how are ya? Vegetarian Dons, what's up, man? I loved your videos, Dons, by the way. Anklung, I've seen you. Mirko, Henry Weapons, Cryptophacy. What is up? What is up? I just wanted to test out the live stream function, as I've never done it, and have a little talk about what's going on. Yo, yo, yo. Alexis, Anklung again. I'm good, bro. Freddy Krueger. James. Nitox. You followed me since a few days. Thank you, man. Works fine. How's everybody doing with all this Korean stuff? I'm interested to know what is, like, if I was to ask most of you guys what's going on with Korea right now, what are you under the impression is happening in Korea? What have people heard about Korea? Because this is kind of an interesting point. I will, Audi France, I'll check it. FUD, there we go, Benjamin Martin. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that the first answer is fake news. That's good. We need you in these times. What's up, Alberto? Beautiful. Still waiting for an ETN review. Yeah, I didn't do a review yet. Rumor is, yeah, so people seem to know that it's a rumor, huh? I mean, that's what I guess I'm interested in, is that Korean are banning some exchanges. That's good. That's true. Media taking it to a new level. That's good. I'm really encouraged. That's enough. Like, most of you guys have answered pretty truly, so I think that's pretty cool. But I wanted to, like, the main thing that I noticed about this whole situation that I wanted to... What's up, Smithy? You're steampunk punk. All right, I've seen you before, bro. The main thing that I wanted to talk about this South Korean stuff was how we have a tendency just to, for a start, believe whatever we read, especially when we're new to the cryptocurrency space. What's up? What's up? And another point that I wanted to look at today was that most of the sites that reported today that South Korea was banning crypto exchanges, like completely banning. There are a few articles out there. Yeah, exactly. It's FUD. It's FUD, Frankie. They were mainstream nudia. That could be a new word. Nude media. They were mainstream media channels, mainstream news channels, yeah? So I wanted to highlight the fact that I haven't seen too many legit, like Cointelegraph or any legit crypto news channels, of which there are tens that you can choose to follow. I haven't seen many of them actually report that South Korea completely is banning cryptocurrency trading. But I've been getting a lot of messages, both... Yeah, a lot of people are going, oh, bro, South Korea's banning crypto trading. We got to get out, you know, what's going on? What are we going to do? And so I looked into this. I actually hadn't even heard of it until the afternoon today, which apparently 5 or 6 hours after it happened. And it seems from a couple of sources within Korea and also a couple of sources, just valued crypto info sources of mine, that it was actually one government agency going ahead and going out on a limb. And for a start, they were announcing their plans to put a bill forward to the Congress to get it voted on and actually see if they could manage to get enough people to agree to ban it. So there was never actually anyone saying we're gonna ban it. This is the government, we're banning cryptocurrency trading. It was one area of the government saying that they wanted to put a bill to vote, and they wanted to get it passed to eventually ban cryptocurrency trading. So it wasn't even if you took it at face value, it wasn't even true. But then later on, it came out that that particular government agency actually had no right to put that info forward. I think it was the Justice Ministry in Korea. They went forward without properly consulting the other government agencies that should have been consulted in making that decision. and basically just said what they felt, that they wanted to ban cryptocurrency trading, wanted to put a bill forward to ban it, etc., etc. But anyway, yeah, just don't believe everything you see, especially not from the mainstream news media, guys. That's the main point I guess I'm trying to put out there. Apart from that, Daniel Morgan, hey mate, thanks for the work and the info. One of your videos you had a very serious face, so I believed you. Yeah, my videos are pretty. I like to just leave all that sparkle and you know, blue screen, green screen shit out of my videos, and just kind of just me talking. So some people find it annoying that sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm going yeah, patience is key, bro. And it will always bounce back too. Another thing that I'm thinking about from this, and that you should probably take into account, is that whenever this kind of shit happens, yeah, you have all the news about, you know, big crypto news that has the ability to drive the entire market down. It usually comes out in waves. It will hit various people in waves and not all at once, yeah? So what you'll get is there'll be some people who have inside information, or they pay for inside information, and they have inroads into major crypto development companies, and they learn news before it actually becomes public. And then often the first thing we have, actually one of the chief places where news is first released to the public, is Twitter. You know, you'll often see the Twitter feed of whatever crypto you're looking at will release the news there first. Someone high up will say, oh, we're doing this, or this or that, and then eventually it will gradually drip feed out into the top levels of people who have inroads and ears to the ground everywhere. And then from what I've seen of Electroneum, I haven't liked it. I haven't invested yet, Crypto Nighthawks. But anyway, so the news will drip feed down to various people, and often by the time you hear about this news, when you look at the charts, you'll notice that we've already plummeted, the bad effect has already taken place, and everything's shooting to the ground. And I just want to encourage you guys, just that whenever you look at this kind of news and you see that everything's plummeted, you're already too late. If the markets are already displaying you know, the fallout from such bad news, then you're already too late, and there's no reason to ever sell out of anything, or you know, jump out of anything for fear of losing out, because you'll already often by that stage be in a loss. And we know, what do we know? What's one of the main messages that I try to put out there, and the main things that always happens? I mean, I was over Christmas, even when I was camping, I was putting out videos going, don't worry, buy. You could almost just literally, this could be your investment strategy. If you made this your rule, that every time a bit of bad news came out and the entire market plummeted, that's when you put your money into crypto, you'd be laughing. That could be your only strategy, your only rule. You pick 5 to 10 coins that you like, and every time some FUD like this comes out and the market plummets, you've been saving your US dollar or your AU dollar, your fiat money, and by the time the market plummets, that's when you buy into the market. If you were just to do that every time there's bullshit news like this, then you would be absolutely golden, my friends. But anyway, I just wanted to have a look about that, and have a look what my followers knew about it. And it's great to see that most of the people seem to know that it's just FUD and there's nothing to really worry about. Matt, my man, good to see you face to face, or at least one face to your profile. Need advice on keeping records for tax and managing multiple wallets. Well, man, I don't know where you are, Graham. Are you in Australia, or what's up, Matt? Let's just have some questions for whoever's here. We only have 37 people at the moment, so I'll try and answer a few of your questions if anybody wants to take this opportunity to ask me anything direct. Yo, Crypto Draco. Julian P. There's a Bitcoin ATM at Chatty. I didn't know that. I was at Chatty the other day. Hi, Mirko. The best way to set up a paper wallet is whatever way your particular wallet tells you, basically. Just follow the prompts, and each one of these wallets will have a slightly different a slightly different technique to setting up a paper wallet, but it's basically just a process of printing out your API key and your... When are you coming to England? Pickpack Travel. I will go to England soon. I'm an English citizen as well. My mum was born in England, so I'm looking forward to going there soon. I haven't actually been there yet, but like I said, I've got the citizenship. Crypto Captain, I'm still in Bitcoin for the long term, and although I agree that right now Bitcoin is in a state of it doesn't work very well right now. A lot of places, a lot of places are too expensive to even move your money out if you have a small amount, or we're paying astronomical fees. And I want to tell you, Crypto Captain, that I will be holding off on making a final decision about Bitcoin Cash until I see the Lightning Network on Bitcoin. And until I see that thing functioning, hopefully over the next couple of months, I'll be sticking with Bitcoin. It's still the linchpin and the center of this entire marketplace. Even if Bitcoin Cash is making inroads in various little niche corners of the market, we still can all admit that Bitcoin is pretty much the center of our little economy here. When Moon? I don't know, bro. Depends what coin you're talking about. Will I do more ICO vids? I've been thinking about it, but I don't really invest in ICOs much, Tommy B. It's rare for me. Every so often an ICO comes across. What's a good ICO? Well, Utrust was a good ICO. That's a great one. Icon was a good ICO, and so far those two are the only ICOs that I've been involved with. Learning that my BitConnect fanboy thing was not a good strategy. Need to diversify more. Yeah, look, man, BitConnect is an honest mistake, and look, I've gotten a lot of hate on my videos about BitConnect. You know, you'll always get hate if you don't say something, if you say something negative about a coin or an investment platform that a lot of people are making money off. But that's one of the things that worries me the most in my comments, is when I get people saying, BitConnect, is when I get people saying, I'm making mad money off this, bro, so you're a retard, you must be a fucking idiot. How can you talk down about this? I'm making money, so it must be good. A lot of things can make you money. There are half of the coins out there right now that are pumping on false beliefs or false news, and it's absolutely artificial. You can make money from any of these shit coins out here. You know, if you follow the hype and if you get in before the hype comes in, I'm with you there, Pickpack Travel. If you get in before the hype comes in, you can make money off absolute shit coins. Is Ripple really dead? Well, JB, I don't invest in Ripple. Even with the latest pump, what I've noticed and what it seems is that people are investing on a false premise that, or on a false belief or understanding that Ripple is partnering with banks and that banks were using the XRP token. And I haven't seen much evidence of that from what I've seen. The banks are using, I forget what it's called. It's basically just a messaging network that Ripple Labs has developed, and they're not planning on using the Ripple token. So I actually had dinner with a couple of my clients last night, a couple of my mining clients, and one of them said he's been long on Ripple, and I told him, look, man, Ripple's going to be coming down. It's at a false price right now. Even where it was up, I think $2.80 was as high as it got, I think. It's a false price. People don't understand what they're investing in, and Ripple's going to be coming down. And then I wake up and look today, and Ripple's already down more than 50%, I believe, on where it was. So I don't personally invest in Ripple. It's up to you if you do. I believe Ripple is by the banks, for the banks, and I believe it's the anti-crypto, and I don't like Ripple. So GM 2016 Holden, swap your Ripple for a nickel. That's what I would do, man. Get rid of that Ripple. Hey Mika, yeah, I still do the day trading, still in the same way that I did in that first video. I still use the Golden Cross. I still make little trades that average between $30 to $50 profit after fees. And that's good, man. I make a few little trades every day. Sometimes I do better. Sometimes I fail. Like, for instance, last week I failed. We're talking about this a little bit in the Discord. I do something where every Thursday night here in Australia, I put most of my money back into Bitcoin. Most of the money in my trading wallet, not my portfolio, just the finances that I have on the exchange, I put it back into Bitcoin in preparation for Friday, which almost every Friday the market slumps. There's plenty of alts that go down. I miss those days too, Alberto. We haven't chatted enough, man. You need to get around the Discord more. GM 2016, you listened when I said buy Lisk, it paid off. Yeah, it did. It has been going well. I'm still investing in Lisk, and I still believe Lisk has a lot further to go, bro. So I would hold on to that and keep drip feeding some money into Lisk. I'm having trouble. Sorry, I'm not used to this. There's a question after question, and I'm trying to get through to all of you guys' questions. Sorry for any that I might have missed. Coming from New York, NY, US, do you know a platform that changes your credit card to cryptocurrency? If you were a US citizen, what would be a safe strategy for this industry? Substratum. So when you say what would be a safe strategy, Substratum, I believe Substratum's a good coin. I own a little bit of it, although I would not say it would be a safe strategy to only invest in Substratum. In terms of New York platform that changes your credit card to cryptocurrency, I believe CoinMama is an easy place to go and just use your credit card to buy cryptocurrency. So if you haven't signed up to CoinMama there yet, Mage Matthews, give it a go. Jeremy White, Lisk is a privacy coin. To a degree. Although not so much like the other coins that focus wholly on privacy, but yeah. Audi France, JP Morgan Chase said they'll be using their own blockchain, and Ripple is being sued for 12 billion from their bank partner. Well, Audi France, I'm not surprised about that. I would, if I was some of those banks that Ripple have been acting as though they're taking up the XRP token when they're not, then I would be pissed off and suing Ripple as well. Vacations and illnesses. I'm sorry to hear about that, Alberto. I'll get down there. How can you cash out fiat money like 50k if you want? I own it, Vasily. I own it. You probably want to, if your country puts unfair regulation on it that makes it hard for you to cash out an amount like 50k, you'll always be able to find just a trader on local Bitcoins. You might not get best exchange rate, but local Bitcoins is a good place to trade out larger amounts of money like that. My view on ETH and NEO, Romeo, I don't hold much ETH. I don't believe in it as much as I do anymore. I believe much more in NEO. I love NEO still, just as I have since the beginning. I still hold a lot of NEO. I also love Lisk. Lisk is another DApp platform that I love, and I also love Icon, which is Korea's new version of Ethereum or NEO, a decentralized app platform. I love Icon. Icon is a great coin to invest in. It's still at a good price. I'm interested in the Kodak ICO. Photographers will love using blockchain to secure their digital images. Yeah, that sounds cool. I haven't actually looked into that specific ICO yet, Ilmat, but that sounds like it could be a pretty little niche market to get involved with there. My top coin below $1. Top coin below $1. Crypto Nidox. Top coin below $1. I would probably say right now ADA. Nidox. ADA would be my top coin below $1. I believe that's sitting at, I'm not sure, 80 cents or something. What's up from Australia? What's your take about 2018 being the year of masternodes and privacy coins? I could not agree more. I won't say much, but I'm looking at developing a platform that's based on a private coin because of worries about the government regulations that are to come and laws that are to come about crypto. So I think privacy coins will really shine. They're always a good bet. Monero, Dash is not so much private, but it's still a masternode coin. It's still probably the privacy coin that has the biggest area of the market cornered and the biggest market image and is the most well known. So Dash is a good investment. But Monero is my favorite privacy coin. Lisk over 100 in 3 months. Tommy B, I think it's possible. I think it's possible if they go through with what they've said they're going to go through and do it well, then it's possible. Initial country offerings, initial coin offerings coming soon to 2018. Hold tight. Mass adoption. Yo, Cryptographic, how many coins in your portfolio, and do you switch up your hodls at all? Hi, man. Yeah, I do change it around every now and again, Philip. I think there's about 20. I hold about 24, 25 coins on a relatively permanent basis, and I switch them up every now and again. I take profits from some every now and again and put them into newcomers to reconnect. I will be doing more tutorial vids. ADA is 70 cents, JJ. Cool. Thank you, Julian. All right, I see a lot of questions piling up here, and there is something on the stove which I have promised my housemate that I would go and get off the stove. I want to leave you guys with a couple of good tips. I would have a look at a coin called MediBlock on Gate.io. You can check the descriptions of some of my previous videos to have a look about this coin. MediBlock is a coin from Korea that is a competitor to a coin called Ptoy, which most of you will know is looking at putting medical records on the blockchain. And I have it from very good sources. MediBlock, it's MED is its ticker, MED. MEDIBLOC. It's only on Gate.io at the moment. Like I said, if you check my previous videos, want to support the channel, check the description. I have a Gate.io affiliate link in the description. Check MED. It's a Korean coin. It's relatively new. Doesn't even have a wallet yet. And this coin is garnering massive support from the medical community in Korea. And they are planning to decentralize medical records and put medical records on the blockchain. Very promising coin. It's been on TV in Korea recently, and it's seen a little bit of a surge, but I still believe undervalued over on Gate.io, so check that out. Anyone who hasn't bought Utrust, I love Utrust, UTK, still a good time to buy in them. I've got an interview coming up with the CEO. He's a very busy man, and we're having trouble locking down a time for our interview. But I'll be interviewing Nuno Correa from Utrust soon. Amize Go is a great coin. And the other coin I wanted to say, if you haven't got it yet, Icon, ICX. I've mentioned it a couple of times. Get in on Icon. Icon is way undervalued still. It has a huge support in Korea again. You guys know I love the Korean market. I don't know if we've got any live viewer 중 한국 사람이 있는지 없는지 모르는데 I don't know if there's any Koreans here, but I love the Korean market. I love my Korean followers. And we know that Korea accounts for about 20% of the current crypto trading volume. So $50 for Icon this year. I believe it, Audi France. Let's do it. Mirko, ETN review soon. Yeah, look, from what I've seen of it, I haven't done enough. Like I said on that original video, I haven't looked into it enough, but I haven't. ETN hasn't been high on my to-do list because my initial thoughts of it aren't good. And often, if my initial thoughts aren't good, I don't go too deeply just because of time restraints. I love Monero. Aeon is another good up-and-coming privacy coin, Jeremy White. Aeon is a great buy right now. AEON. They're another coin that is very good in the privacy network. So I would buy them as well. But yeah, I love Monero. I hold a lot of Monero. And yeah, there might be possibly talks in the future from my camp of starting a crypto-related business which is based on a privacy coin, which would cater to Australians and be based offshore and give us a way around the possible regulation that's going to come down. But anytime this is a closing note right now, guys. I'm loving that I've got all the comments coming in. I'm sorry that I've got to run, but the closing thing that I want to tell you is that anytime any country says that they're banning cryptocurrency, all they're doing is pushing the money out of their own country and forcing their countrymen to go to overseas exchanges. There is no way to kill crypto. Crypto will not be killed. The death of crypto isn't coming anytime soon. Even if a bunch of these main countries decide to ban it, regulate the shit out of it, make it illegal, it doesn't matter. There will be a way to find crypto forever in the future. And this market is going places. I love you all, guys. I'm going to head off. Peace out. If I can just work out how to turn the feed off. Thanks for all the comments. Sorry for all the comments I missed. I'll be doing more live streaming soon. Looking forward to meeting more of you soon. And I love you all. Peace and love. See you later.